Hey Ryland, it's Marcy here. I've got your video for you. I took a quick look over, what your online presence looks like and see if there was anything that I could suggest to you that you could do to improve it at all. Uh, all in all, you're pretty good. You got a pretty full site here. You've taken advantage of naming the pictures as far as I can see. I got in there. One of the ones that had a bunch of pictures though, you could it was like home remodel 1, home remodel 2, home remodel 3. I'll talk about how you can use the keywords and how content and words are so important to Google. So that's a little bit of a missed opportunity, but we'll get to that. So the search term that I put in, and this changes all the time, who's going to come up depending on what term you put in. So I put in home remodel. In that particular one, you weren't showing up in the top 3 because that's always a nice place to be. But it's all these things I'm going to tell you about that could kind of contribute to get you there. The nice thing about home remodeling in the Spokane area, your competitors aren't really doing much as far as their online presence. So it wouldn't take much to beat them. When you're seeing that the number one, this down here where people aren't paying for clicks or anything and it's not in the map listing, this is what we call organic listings. So that's basically the things that you've done that have pushed you up the search engines to get you there. So when they've got the first one, Angie's List and Home Advisor and whatnot going on up here, it's not super steep on the competition. You wouldn't need to do much to bump yourself up there. So it kind of the things that carry the most weight here are content, meaning words on the particularly the home page. That's the big one that carries the weight. But the content on your website, backlinks, that's what's going on behind the scenes, and then citations. So I'll kind of just touch on all those. So with yours, like most sites out there today, you don't have a whole pile of content on your homepage. Google likes to see, anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words. You'd be amazed at what it does to push you up in the search engines, because Google wants to keep people. They make money by having people on their search engine. So when somebody says that, hey, I want to see home remodel, they're going to go out there with their bots, send them out in their algorithms and find out who's got what listed. And that's where I said where this is coming majority from is the home page. And they want to serve up the most relevant results to keep people on their search engine. So I'll show you, leads us to backlinks. I put your domain into a tool called Ahref, which looks at what you've got going on. So, I compared you to that top guy. You guys are about even when as far as it goes to backlinks, and that's why you're sitting at 1 and 2. So you can see where he maybe has a little bit less content than you. I didn't figure out what his actual words were, but if I click with this tool, I can see what's going on for your keywords. And while this is spinning, I think I'm going to go over to citation. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this gives us a rough idea of what people are searching for. So there's roughly 80 searches a month coming in for kitchen remodel Spokane and so on. So if I was to take bathroom remodel, I think that's the one that you chose as your primary for your maps listing there. I go back to your website and put that in. You can see 0 times on your home page. You don't have that. So there's kind of missed opportunity, right? And it shows over here what position you're ranking in. They'd be finding you. You do have these words obviously on your website, or you wouldn't be being found for it, but they're on a back page, right? So if you got a content writer to write you up some, authoritative, unique content, you'd be surprised on what it would do for your rankings. Let's put that one in there. There's 150 search. Just get this written on your 0 again. So you can see that's how we go about this, is we look at what the public is actually, the words that they're terms that they're actually searching for. See, the other thing here, it doesn't mean a whole pile to you, but when it says KD, keyword difficulty, this is sweet. A lot of times you'll go into some niches where this is in the 20s, in the 30s. So, that's tough to rank for. But with all these words being 0s and 1s, like I say, I don't even know that if you wanted to put a little bit of backlinking into it too and add some more juice there, that's certainly going to get you up there quickly. But content alone would be amazing what it could do for you. Here is a citation finder. So this kind of goes hand in hand mostly with pushing you up here. You're doing really well, but you can always do more. I mean, you can see how this kind of falls in line. If I go back here, we've got integrity, Spokane, and the RGM. And then when I go back, integrity, the Spokane custom, and I'm pretty sure they were there, were they? There they are. So they're all up there, and I'm sure that some of the searches you are too, right? Because you can see you're right up there neck and neck with them. But again, all this stuff isn't rocket science. It's really just sort of reverse engineer what it is that your competitor's doing and do more. So I'm going to include the link to my website if you want to take a look. When this whole COVID thing happened, I found some companies to partner up with to put some money back into business owners' pockets. I think just from my little bit of research today that you guys are smoking busy there in Spokane as far as the building and whatnot goes. Maybe this one might be of interest to you. It's tax credits, rebates. Doesn't cost you anything. Just quick 5 questions to see if you might qualify for any of that. Because I think I did see that you have been in business for a number of years. One quick thing just came to me. If I was to recommend anything for your homepage here also, with so many people on mobile, if you got your web guy or whatever to throw in a button, you know, as I said, myself, and back to that content, probably nobody's going to read that but Google, but as I said, it's for the purposes of ranking. But with people on their mobiles, super handy to have a click to call button like right there, right in front of their faces, instead of them having to look for a phone number or look any further. Just boom, they've got you on the phone. So once again, I will have the link to my website, and I'll just download this onto YouTube, so it's a quick link for you to view. Thanks.